Well, y'all, out with the old and in with the new. And for those of y'all that don't know or might not know, we give our goats the Christmas trees. It's utilized twice, y'all. Once for Christmas and once for the goats for a dewormer. So let's get it to them and see what they think of it. I think Nelson thinks it's a horn scratcher or something.
If you've been with us for a while, you know that we have brought you along with us on our travels throughout our state here in South Carolina and showing you places like the mill or the livestock auction and plenty of local mom and pop restaurants.
Yeah, y'all, I think it looks like we like to eat, but y'all, that southern food is good when you go to some of these places. I mean, really good.
Yes, it is.
All gone.
We are so excited about this new year.
Yeah, y'all, it's going to be great. We have all kinds of exciting things to show y'all. We have actually finished up with some of the big projects that's been holding us up, and we're excited to show y'all the actual homesteading part of it, from all the canning.
Yes, and processing our own meat once hubby finishes up with our meat curing cooler. So excited about that. And since we've started our channel, we have been bringing y'all along, just showing you how we're getting everything set up and started here with fencing and projects being done around here with the house that needed done. There's still a lot more projects that we got to do and in store for this new year. But this year we want to focus more on the homesteading side of it and let y'all see what we really do around here. More cooking at home, more recipes, more canning, processing our own meat. But when we go out to places like the mill or the livestock auction, we're out. We're an hour or more away from home, but we like to bring y'all along to show you these small mom and pop businesses that we enjoy supporting around here. Number one, because if we don't support them, the commercial businesses are going to come in, shut them out, and take over. And number two, if you are ever in our area of South Carolina, we just want to give y'all places that we enjoy going to that we think y'all would enjoy visiting as well.
Yes. And back onto the projects. The projects we've done since we started this channel have been big stuff like the deck, the barn, putting all the puppy pen up, putting the pasture fences up and stuff like that.
Things that needed to be done to get things going around here.
Yes, to be able to protect the puppies, protect the livestock and stuff like that. So it was kind of a scramble, and we didn't get to show y'all, like she's saying, the homesteading aspect of it, the canning and butchering chickens and just doing everything.
Yeah, so now, we haven't gotten to that point yet, but now we're closer.
So the meat cooler is not finished, but we got a big Amazon order in that we have been looking and investigating on what would be the best vacuum sealer to get. We looked at everything from chamber vacuums to just the regular vacuum sealers and everything. So after our investigation into it.
A lot of research, y'all.
Yes, a lot of research. We finally decided on one, and I'm going to show y'all which one we got.
Yeah, we haven't even took it out of the box yet.
No, everything just got delivered
We're
Amazon.
bringing y'all along for the grand
unveiling.
Unveiling here.
So I have not finished the walk-in cooler yet. I'm still doing some studying on that, and she will get a video into that to show y'all. I don't want to talk about that too much and give away the secrets. But let me show y'all what
y'all.
Yeah. So let me show y'all something I did order. And y'all, these are heavy. These are meat hooks to go in the walk-in cooler. And it'll hang from this end, and y'all see that end's pointed. Y'all, these things are stainless steel, and they are a lot bigger than a pencil. They're honestly about the size of a Sharpie or something like that. And you get 10 of them in a box. So that's a lot of, and y'all can hear them how heavy they are.
Definitely, yeah, they're definitely heavy duty. And y'all, we've told y'all time and time again that, you know, we're not going to sit here and try to push out products to y'all. But with this being said, I'm going to try to see if I can set up an Amazon affiliate link, or anything dealing with companies that we do purchase something from to see if they would be willing to offer you all like a coupon code. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because there may be something that we're using around here on our homestead that you might be interested in using for your home, your farm, or your homestead. So just be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
I told y'all I'm not the most technical person in the world, so it's going to take me a while to try to figure it out and see if that's something that we can do here, at least to help y'all out as well. So
And great new things for the great new year. And yo, I was honestly, when I got these things, I looked at them and I was like, man, I'm gonna get these things and they're gonna be like the size of a blade of grass or something. You're gonna be able to bend them. Yo, I can honestly, just seriously, just about pull my truck with that thing. That is a strong meat hook.
yes, it is.
And I'm actually impressed over the shank of it, how long the shank is, so it gives you an actual, where you can take the piece of meat in and hook it up on something and not being like right here or something. So
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with those.
Yeah, those are good. And y'all, if we do show anything here and we let you know that we've put it in the description for y'all to take a look at, please don't feel pressured to purchase anything like this. We're just simply putting it out there for you if you are interested. So you'll know exactly where we got it from or what brand or
Yes.
item or whatever, if you're interested.
And I tell you, I spent a long time, and she did too, investigating into this vacuum sealer to see what would be good and looking at the reviews on the problems people's had with them and stuff like that. Like I say, we went down the road of looking at chamber vacuums and the size of the object that you could vacuum seal in the bag. And I just did not think, with us butchering our own pigs and stuff like that, that if I wanted to take a whole big piece of meat or something like that and vacuum seal it, you couldn't do that in a chamber vacuum. And a chamber vacuum is really designed morely for vacuum sealing wet objects like chili or stews or
You can
soups.
do both, yes.
Yeah,
You can do it both in a vacuum chamber sealer, but for our needs and what we're looking for here, we just felt like this was the better route for us.
Yes.
And that's the thing. You have to decide what's going to work best for you. So,
Yeah. So these are the bags that I decided on. They are the WeBack, and I've seen them on other channels used. I've seen them. They have great reviews on Amazon, and they are you get the 11-inch wide bags by 100 foot, and you get 8-inch wide bags by 100 foot. So you get 2 rolls of them in here, and it has a cutter on top where you can actually cut the bags and stuff like that. So this vacuum sealer will vacuum seal up to, I believe, 15 or 16-inch wide bags. So that was a big plus in my decision on which one to get. And I definitely knew that I wanted to get a commercial grade vacuum sealer.
yeah. And that's the good thing about with hubby here is stuff like this, anytime we're purchasing stuff like this, I always like for him to look in to do the research and things because he has a better idea of what's going to work better for us. So
Yeah. So I actually looked at the Food Saver brand, and they used to seem to be good in the commercial grade. Well, I'm gonna have to cut that bottle.
yeah,
I think it's heavy, y'all.
it is heavy.
And I looked at the Food Saver brand and a couple of other brands, and this is the one that I came up with, the Weston brand, and it is a good heavy duty commercial. I'm talking about that thing seriously, y'all. It's probably 45 pounds, something like that. So it is a heavy duty vacuum sealer.
Yeah. And like I said, y'all, we wanted to bring y'all along and y'all open this with us. So this is going to be a whole experiment here, bringing y'all along for this and using it for the first time.
Yes. Whoops.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to figure out how to get it out.
All right.
You move the box.
So we get to see what all is in the box together. Okay.
Well, it's really packaged good. I'm impressed with that. It ain't just thrown in a box.
Yeah. So y'all, it's nothing like
Feels like Christmas morning.
Christmas. This is what you purchase each other for Christmas.
Yes.
When you're homesteading, is vacuum sealers. And y'all know we ended up having to go get a new freezer because right after hubby got his deer, y'all, our freezer just went kapoots on us. And so we ended up going and purchasing an upright freezer. So we got a new freezer, a new vacuum sealer. So we're well on our way this year with a lot of new things going on.
So it comes with a little yellow strip that I'm going to have to figure out what it is. It almost feels like, I guess that's a seal. So I'm going to have to look in the instructions and figure out how to do. After reading the instructions and reading the instructions again, I finally figured out what this was that came in a bag. This is an extra seal for the heat seal on it. It's just an extra one that came with it. I thought it was something I had to put on myself, but it actually just came with it. Everything is already together, and the only thing you need to make sure you keep is this little piece of plastic right here. So when you are through vacuum sealing, you put that down so your seal will not be compressed during storage. Because see, it keeps the lid from going all the way down on that vacuum sealer. And all that is a little piece of plastic. So you just keep that. So every time you store it and you're finished with it, you just put it back in there. I wanted to show y'all, it comes with a nice little area back here to store your power cord in. So that's pretty much all you got to do. Unhook the power cord, unwind it, plug the power cord in and plug it into the wall and pretty much start vacuum sealing. All right, so I'm trying to open the vacuum bags here. So I have not figured out how to open the box yet. See if you can figure it out. I don't want to open the bag the wrong way, y'all.
Do not remove this reinforcement strip.
Okay.
So do not remove this. It's fine.
It just says right there. Right here is the directions.
Okay, hold on. Well, let me see your glasses. Press down on this strip from the cut line. Whoop. Peel off this strip. So pull out the bag and pull off this strip. Okay, so because there's a
All right, so let me cut
I'm
that.
wondering. It's
Everybody knows men don't like reading the instructions.
voila.
Voila. Okay.
Okay, we are in business, y'all. Okay, so we figured out how to open the box, and we've got 2 different size bags in here. So this is going to be nice. I'm excited about
Yes, it
this.
is. All right, so y'all learning with me here for anybody that has not messed with a vacuum sealer. I've used a little tiny one a long time ago that was my mom's. But y'all, it's been 10 years since we...
A long time ago.
Yes.
And that's what we want to do, y'all. I mean, any experience, because not everybody grew up in this lifestyle and is completely experienced with all that goes along with homesteading or farming or anything like that. So that's our whole goal here, is to bring you along for first experiences, and we're learning together.
And we are going to vacuum seal a few things. We picked up a few things at our local Sam's and wanted to bring y'all along just a small little bit. I'll show y'all that in a minute. So it's got that nice little zipper right there. You just pull the bag out, and you had to cut them little pieces of tape on there just to keep
Just
the
the
bags
end
from
piece.
going back down in there.
Okay.
We bought some packs of pork chops until we can get Oreo in our cooler over there.
Yeah.
After we finish the cooler.
Yeah. So we just purchased just a small pack like I said, just as a test run on this, because this is our first time vacuum sealing, so just wanted to bring y'all along and get it tested out and see how it does for us.
So I'm gonna risk it here. I'm thinking that's probably about enough right there.
You don't want it a little bit bigger?
It should.
All the time it seals? Okay. Okay.
It should. I don't know. I might need to be a little longer.
All right.
All right, so let's go over here and figure out how to turn this on. There's an on-off button right here on the side of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that on. And it says power on it.
I'm gonna go get my glasses real
All
quick
right.
while you're
Yeah,
while
throw me
that's
that
warming up.
direction book. Oh.
All right.
This said, read all instructions, and I was just reading the very first paragraph that came up. This appliance is not intended for use by persons with a reduced physical, sensory, or mental capabilities or lack of experience and knowledge, unless they are closely supervised.
That would be us. Okay, so I'm closely supervising you. Does that count if I don't have experience either?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh, you got to be responsible. It says right here, by a person responsible for their safety.
okay, so I'll be responsible for hubby's safety, y'all.
Oh my goodness. All right, so let me figure out still, because I'm not seeing where it said.
Well, I tell you what, we'll cut y'all off once we figure this part out, and we'll bring y'all back along. Hang tight.
All right, y'all. It's not as complicated as it looks, but it is hard by the pictures and the instructions to figure one step out that I'm going to try, and I'm not certain which one it is. So we have our pre-cut bag here to put pork chops in, so I'm not certain when you are just sealing the bag if it goes on the outside or the inside of the lip for the seal for the vacuum. So I'm going to go ahead and try one on the outside.
I would think putting it right at the edge of that black seal line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try that.
All right. So and then you hold that down.
Start.
Okay. So our first vacuum seal. So I was right on that. So put that up there.
So we got our pork chops here.
Not bad for the first one.
Nope. Hopefully the rest will work good. So we're just gonna vacuum seal 2 pork chops in
So
one
you put them in the bag. 'Cause I'm-
bag. Okay, open the bag for me. Since it's just the 2 of us, we're just gonna do 2 in one bag. And then if I cook any more, I can get more bags out.
All right. So now I'm guessing that's going to go on top. So put that there.
You want it on the black thing or just
Yeah,
put
the
it
back
in the
thing
edges?
because it's got to vacuum it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So wow. So very first thing we vacuumed. And y'all, that did good.
All right.
So that's sealed up really good. So
So let's get another bag going
All
here.
right, so just bring another bag out.
About right there.
Yeah. And then hold your fingers on either side of that, right on the edge. Yeah, and then zip it across. Ready?
I love this little box of vacuum seal bags.
Yes, very nice.
The cutter and everything on it is so efficient.
Yes. Just checking all our seals.
All right.
Okay.
And once we get all the bags done, we'll mark the date on them and stick them in our new freezer.
Yes, ma'am. It's going to be nice to have some now that we can just go to the freezer and get stuff instead of having to go to the grocery store. We can actually store stuff up.
It's going to be even nicer when we start processing our own.
Yes.
So I have a question. I noticed you're hitting the start button first and waiting for a few minutes before you hit the vacuum seal button.
It steadily vacuums out, and once you get down to, I'm still learning on that. Once it gets all the air out, I'm just sitting there letting it sit for a second, and then.
Well, do you need to hit, I'm wondering, should
I'm
you
not
hit the
cer-
vacuum seal button first and then start? You see what I'm saying? You're hitting start first and then the vacuum seal button? Or did you not
I
read
know I'm
that
hitting
in
the
the
start button and then the
instruction?
manual seal. It says manual seal.
Oh, okay. I thought it said vacuum seal.
No.
Okay.
I was actually.
My bad. Okay. Y'all, because hubby doesn't like reading instructions. I want to make sure he's doing it right.
That's about long enough.
All right.
So hold your fingers back on. Oh, look at it do either way.
Oh, it'll go either way?
Yeah, just make sure you put your finger on either side of it.
Get it a little bit shorter here.
I'm just not certain. I'm going to have to look at the instructions again. That if, hang on a minute. That if I'm supposed to hit the manual seal, I'm pretty certain you are. Or is it going to do it itself at the end?
Well, let's test it out now.
Okay.
Let's just test it. Just use that bag as a test. We won't put anything in it. Or if we can, and we can always take it back out and start over. Oh, goodness.
Yep. Okay. All right, so I guess what I was getting out of the instructions is just a little bit confusing. So the manual seal is if you're just going to do an empty bag to start a bag off. When you cut a bag, so you seal one end of it, you don't need to go through the entire process and wait that long. So, okay, so that makes sense.
So the next process where we just hit start again? Okay.
The manual seal is just if you're going to seal bags.
Okay.
For a new bag.
Okay.
Okay, so that makes sense.
I hope that makes sense to y'all. All right.
All right, clean that a little bit, wipe that a little bit.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Because it got kind of messy right here. All right.
Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do this time, put it in there like that. Shut the lid. Hold the handle down, mash start. And y'all see it doing. So once it reaches the pressure, the vacuum suction that it needs, it's gonna, see the seal light cut on?
They might not be able to see that.
They might not be able to. All right.
But it's very simple, y'all. This is
Very
not
simple.
complicated at
No.
all.
No. So, another pack of pork chops. All right. So, what we have now is some surprise. Let me throw this away. So we went and bought a big thing of salmon because we have really enjoyed eating a little bit healthier. And salmon, y'all, I'm telling you, if you put some of the bourbon glaze on it or just some butter and a little bit of garlic, it is outstanding. And actually, that's what I'm going to cook for supper tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to cook some
So we
Brussels
can go ahead and show them. Asparagus.
Asparagus, excuse me, not Brussels sprouts. Asparagus tonight, mashed potatoes, and some of this delicious salmon.
Yeah. So we picked up some sweet bourbon. What is that? Marinade.
Yeah.
Sweet bourbon marinade. And some rosemary garlic. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to read. And some. No, were we going to use this?
That was a Christmas present.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, y'all. This was a Christmas present, so we're not going to use this on the salmon. But
No.
This is a good seasoning if y'all want to try it. It's the Kinder's all-purpose meat and veggie rub.
Yeah.
But that's for another date. So we'll be using this and some other seasonings tonight on our salmon, and it is so good.
Yes, it is.
So I'm just going to label these chops.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I think we'll know what that means.
Yes.
And 2026. It's hard to believe
Yes.
we're already in 2026.
Yes, it
flies.
is hard to believe.
It's a good looking piece of salmon there.
Yes, it is. I'm going to cut it in half because I don't want it all over the table.
Okay.
Alrighty. That one, we'll go with that one.
All right. Looks like I'm going to try my hand at this and see how easy it is.
Alrighty.
Okay. So just put it on the edge, right?
Mm-hmm. And don't touch it now, so just kind of don't bump it. And you see, it ain't not touching it too. It draws the backing down.
Does it need to go over the
No,
black thing?
no, right up against it.
Okay.
And then you just hold it with one hand and hit start.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta hold that down.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then you hit manual seal on that. So it'll cut the cycle shorter.
Okay. Okay.
And then it'll turn loose.
Okay.
And then stand it up.
Well, let's make sure this one's sealed good since I didn't hold it down.
Yeah.
Yep. Looks like we got a good seal on that.
All right. Let me go ahead and do a couple bags. So we're gonna need, let me see, 1, 2, 4 bags. 3 bags.
Okay. Okay, we got the bottom sealed. Let's get the rest of it done. I am loving this. I know that we are going to be utilizing this quite a lot.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to this salmon dinner tonight too.
Yes, me too. All right, this piece needs that other little section to go with it. All right, one for you.
All right.
And I was going to tell you another little thing on this thing. When you seal the bag, there's a light right here that'll flash on top that says cooling. You don't want to seal another bag while that light's flashing. It stays on for about 10 seconds. And then, yeah, a little further up.
A little further up?
Yeah, that's a little bit, not much. That's good.
All right.
Yeah. You can put it right on the edge, but I figured we could trim that off. Nice. I really like that thing.
All right, so I do have to say that this is much better than utilizing old hubby here as my personal vacuum sealer. Because y'all, before I was actually taking freezer bags, Ziploc freezer bags, and putting my stuff in those, and poor old hubby about turned blue trying to get the air out the bags for me. You want to tell them that whole process?
So what I would do would be take a soda straw and zip the bag all the way shut, a double lock freezer bag all the way shut to the soda straw. And I would suck the air out of the bag as much as I could until I was about blue in the face, and then snatch the straw out and pinch the bag on shut with my hand to get all the air out of the bags. And
Yeah, sometimes hubby didn't do such a good job. Not as good as an actual vacuum sealer is going to do, but he tried his best. I felt sorry for him. I don't want him to pass out on me, y'all. We got too many things that we need to get done around here. I still need him around for a while.
yeah.
So I guess on this, I have to say, if hubby can do it, I can too.
And you definitely did.
Can't mess it up, right?
No, you did a really good job on it.
Hand me that, because it got some juice in here.
All right.
Bag itself that needs to be wiped out.
All right. Yeah, we'll trim that off.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So this one, it's fine. But whenever it was sealing some of the juices from the salmon.
All right, there's a trick it says in the instructions. If you start doing that, you can go ahead and hit the manual seal button.
Okay.
And go ahead and stop if you start seeing juice, because it will sink down in the machine and mess the machine up.
Okay. Yeah. We don't want to do that.
No.
So on this one, I'll just hit start and then manual seal.
Yeah, just give it a sec. Well, watch until you see if you start seeing juice or something. And it is fish, y'all. It has a pretty good bit of juice here. All right.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit of juice came out of that one too. But I don't feel it wet right in here.
Okay.
So I think we're good. I think because it's not even at the top of the bag. It's just right here.
Yeah.
So we'll just clean that off. So we're good. Very simple. Yeah, it's going to be so much nicer, y'all. If you've been following us along with us for a while, I was doing so good at getting back active and getting some of this weight and everything off of me. And, you know, I know we're all guilty of it. And start putting it back on, especially around the holidays. So I am really looking forward to getting a little bit more exercise this year. And me and hubby definitely eating healthier as well.
Yeah.
Got to cut out them double bacon cheeseburgers there.
Yes, just a little
hubby
bit.
Hubby likes his ice cream and his double bacon cheeseburgers.
Yes. So the rest over salmon is going to be cooked for supper tonight. It's sitting right here in the pan. And y'all, I love this. This is absolutely amazing. And where one of these really shine is not like we did when you just go to Sam's and we just bought some stuff that we knew we was going to use and wanted to put it in the freezer. Is when you catch meats and stuff like that on sale. That is where one of these would really shine. So you catch meat at your local grocery store that's about to go out of date, or they're getting rid of it really cheap. You catch like roast on sale for $1.50, $1.99 a pound. You can go buy a big, huge roast, cut it up into smaller roasts. So, it depends on how many people you got. Cut one about that big, and then you can cook it with carrots and potatoes or something.
So that's pretty much what we did here. And we also even picked up 2 whole chickens. And there'll be a video coming out about that because we are going to be making our own chicken broth. So y'all be on the lookout for that as well. And I guess we're going to wrap this part of the video up, and be sure to check out the next video of our salmon dinner. Hubby's cooking supper tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
We hope y'all are safe out there. Y'all take care. Happy New Year. Y'all be blessed, be safe, and we appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for following us on our journey. And like I said, we got a lot going on this year, and so excited to bring y'all along with us. God bless.
God bless.
All right, let's get this up in the freezer.
Sounds like a plan to me. I'll go ahead and get supper going.
I am loving.
Yes, me too.
This was a good purchase.
Yes, very good purchase. Very good
Yes.
purchase. So, like I was saying, just a quick note.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I turned it off. So.
Okay, that's fine. Make sure when you cut it off and you're going to store it, see that it's got that little spot right there. Goes right down in here. I'll turn it around so y'all can see it. It goes right down in here. And that will, when you store it, well, we'll be using it again soon, but anytime you put it up, that little block keeps the door from going all the way down and your seal's compressing. So make sure you don't throw that block away. I didn't know what it was. It's just a little piece of plastic to me. So.
Yep. So we got everything labeled and ready to put in the freezer.
So that right there, y'all, that took us mostly videoing. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meals right there. And it took, honestly, 10 minutes to do all of it.
Right.
But the
Not
video
long at
and all
all.
that and stuff was a little bit longer.
Yeah, exactly. Not
6
long
meals,
at all.
10 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, we have started this new year off on the right foot with a new freezer, a new vacuum sealer,
Yes.
and we're gonna move forward this year.
Yes.
Finally got everything set up to where we can focus more on this.
Yes.
Y'all come back and see us soon.